Just read the important bits. Why is it a stream? What stream?
Yeah, I'm trying to stream a little bit.
God,
Yeah.
with us, that's not gonna end well.
Do you think that? Why?
Well, hopefully you won't get banned.
Yeah, I thought it's an adult stream, so...
Don't worry, Eric. But Bumpus not here, so I can, without a problem, say the name of the ice cream I'm currently eating, which is Noga. For obvious reasons, that could get problematic with Bumpus since he had a slip up before.
You know what that word reminds me of?
I don't know, but I really would like to try a Golden Gay time.
What?
A Golden Gay
Golden
time.
Gator.
That's
Australian.
Australian chicken ice cream.
Yeah.
I heard Gold Gay Time.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
the name
that's
of
the
the ice
name.
cream.
Yeah, that's the name of the ice cream, and it sounded delicious.
Yeah, it's supposed to be really good.
I still assume that's gonna taste just like the shitty Solero stuff.
So, yeah, just for your information, we are online.
And just for your information, I am drinking.
Oh god, everybody.
Hey!
At least you're awake. That's something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Don't
I forgot we're
assume
still
things.
stuck.
I kept him awake with discussions about
I am
stuff.
so fucking hyped that Vadruna is doing the music for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like what?
Basically, you know the Viking music I always listen to, Bob?
Okay, for
Assassin's
Creed.
Creed Valhalla, yeah.
Ah, Assassin's Creed. Wow, nice.
It's actually just the Vikings TV show, but as a game.
Which I am very much up for.
Well, it's you don't get to play as Ragnar Lothbrok. That would be way better.
So
Instead, you have a female name for both a male and a female.
Yeah, they did say it's supposed to be a gender neutral name, but it's not.
Nope. It's like it's not that hard to look up
Gender neutral.
Norse names.
Yeah, I mean, I do it all the time with like random name generator, and those end up fine.
What's the name of the character?
Discord is still not showing that I'm streaming, so I don't know which settings I have to change.
Which streaming software are you using?
OBS.
The normal one or the Streamlabs one?
The normal one it is? Yes.
Okay, so under your Discord settings, it should be in. God, I'm gonna always forget. I thought it was under the connections thing too, but it might be in a streamer mode.
The streamer mode is active.
Thank you so much for bringing me garlic bread.
Why are you
Garlic
speaking in a hard German accent now?
Oh wait,
It happens when I eat bread. It's awakening the German in me.
Okay, I activated streamer mode explicit.
you don't need to do that. In game activity, do you actually have it enabled to?
Yeah, I activated it as for that now. I see myself have. I should. Yeah, now I'm streaming. Yeah, it's working now.
Alright.
It's working now.
I've already advertised the stream in multiple things.
And I pressed follow.
Oh god, please don't.
What?
I'm also currently hosting you.
No, yeah.
Oh god,
I'm
getting
not going
wrecked.
to do that. My internet is way too data to watch and do other things at the same time.
It's okay. So yeah, it is 7 o'clock. So yeah, we wanted to start. I think.
Yep.
So, do you guys remember what happened last time?
Yes.
Yes.
Really? I don't.
Yes.
Discussing how to set fire to things.
We were looking over the camp, the war camp of the Drow. Noticed that there were about 1,000 slaves in the north of the camp. The warriors were in the south.
Mm-hmm.
the most interesting stuff was in the middle, which we wouldn't be able to reach as it was now. So we decided to follow the army for another day or so, and then try to infiltrate them in a disguise as they were breaking up camp.
We also shelved the idea of just torching and
Genocide.
burning most of the slaves alive.
Yeah, because we thought that would be a bad idea.
Can I
think
say
so.
genocide on stream?
Yes, you can.
I mean, it's a word.
Also, other words that you cannot say.
That's a very good argument.
Yeah, just play normally. If I get banned on Twitch, it happens. Yeah. Doesn't matter. Okay. So yeah, should we go back to the overmap? Why not? I have way too many maps, and I have them untitled.
I still want to pitch the idea we do the very original thing and build a giant wooden horse and infiltrate them that way. It has never before been suggested by anyone in any context whatsoever.
Yeah,
I don't know about you, but I generally don't have wood for horses.
What was that? Sorry, what?
He doesn't have wood for horses.
Yeah? Okay.
Is anyone proficient as a carpenter?
No, sadly not.
Nope, I'm still just a leather worker.
Just a leather boy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Would have done well back in the 90s Germany.
Okay, which of you guys is trying to sneak in?
Well, as
Ooh,
I would,
send me.
Yes, and Krazak.
as for infiltration, I would be the one, I guess, to try to infiltrate, since I can cast the disguise self. I could also turn someone invisible, but that would only last for an hour.
Well, so does the disguise self.
Yeah, but I can recast it on myself.
More easily
True.
than...
Yeah, exactly. I am also proficient in. I'm also proficient in disguise tool, so I could try and make a disguise for someone, since we picked up the clothes for one of the scouts.
Well,
But I'm
we also-
fairly sure that would be pretty difficult, since none of us are elves.
yeah, I'm pretty sure me or Krazak would make very convincing elves.
Or me, the
Scales.
red tiefling with the horns and the glowing eyes.
I mean, I can shapeshift into an elf,
Can?
and I also speak Elvish.
Okay.
So do I. Big deal.
Yeah, it's still
So
strange
do I.
that Drow don't have their own language anymore.
And they're just ethnic elves.
Yeah.
You, ethnic.
Who's called Nick?
Yes.
Yeah,
Completely your opinion, yeah.
So, as they are,
So the camp is, they're, oh, god damn it, sorry, my English is really bad again. They're packing the camp together. That's the right words, but you know what I mean.
Yep.
And yeah, they're starting with the slave tents here, the black box. Then the, what's it called, purple one. Then the reds. Then the, well, what's it? Another
Mage
purple,
tent.
Pink?
pink, yeah. And last is, the green.
The command tent.
The command tent is the last that will get packed and the first that gets unpacked.
Yes. And so, just to enlighten those who have forgotten, and perhaps any viewer of the stream, the reason why we are talking about infiltrating is to get the command rod for the slave collars.
Yes.
So
We want
So
to
we
use
can
this.
stop the army from marching on undefended territory of the humans.
yes. And do should we? Well, is it really worth? Well, I know that we want to try and stop the army as good as possible, but should we really? Like, it's very risky, and we could just sneak away and try and warn the village.
Yeah, the village is already warned.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are already warned, but we could like give a better account of how many there are and stuff like that.
I think it's easier to try and do a sneak attack
Uh,
than not being expected.
a sneak attack with only 5 people against.
Yes.
Well, sneak infiltration sort of thing.
Okay.
Try to fight the army up front.
Yeah.
You raise a fair point. We actually just try to destroy the rod, or are those things indestructible?
You don't know. You didn't see the rod.
Yeah, we haven't got that far yet.
I've never had to deal with magic stuff so much. Like, you guys are pretty much my first encounter with
You,
lots of magic.
you only think there should be a rod because one of, I think the bard rolled really good on his arcana, so he knows.
And used to be a slave.
And used to be a slave, yeah. And last
Yeah.
time there was a slave rod.
Yep.
I'm just the scaly fucker.
With your own slave rod.
That is what I call it, but I'm not going to call it up here.
Somebody is eating.
Yeah, that's Clarence.
Sorry.
It's garlic bread. It's excusable.
It's also ear rapes. It's not.
It's garlic bread. Why does it sound like?
Why do you eat garlic bread with a knife and a fork?
Because I also had a salad with it.
Oh.
Who needs a salad when you have garlic bread?
I know.
Because there's 4 other people who want to eat the garlic bread, so I can't have the entire thing for myself yet.
But what if they didn't know that I was garlic bread in the first place?
Have you tried licking it?
It's his family. I don't think they have a problem with that.
No.
Have to
But
try
it's
eating
wrong.
it before they got a chance to.
The problem is his girlfriend is making the food,
Mm-hmm.
and she knows how to handle them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. So are you still infiltrating? Because then we should maybe start some rolls.
Nah. You can just say we succeed, right?
Yeah, so I will disguise. I will cast level 1 disguise self
Mm-hmm.
and turn myself into just a normal normal ranked soldier.
Yeah, Drow or slave?
A drow.
A Drow? Okay.
So I will have a bit more freedom of movement.
Mm-hmm. So that means you should be able to run around.
Yeah, I should be able to run around most of the.
You're allowed
encampment.
as normal soldier. You're allowed in the red and the purple stuff
Yeah.
here and here, but you're not allowed to this pink or the green one.
Yeah. Well, for the first hour, I can be a normal soldier, and then just have to take in about a bit more of how the officers move around, and maybe even try and see if I can
So do
pretend to be someone else.
you speak Elven?
I do, yes.
Because as you're where do you try to get in the camp? So yeah, they're packing it, but
Yeah, I just when they are packing down and have the wall down,
Mhm.
I will move around and try to look like I was just overseeing the slaves.
Okay, roll for not stealth. What would be better?
Deception? Performance?
Perception.
Performance, maybe.
Yeah, performance sounds good. Yeah. I was thinking persuasion, but I'm not sure that's something you have in D&D.
So that's a 29.
I think you do have persuasion, by the way.
Yeah, persuasion.
Or deception would be great too. Yeah, but we said perform, so we take that.
Which also makes kind of sense because being on an act. So
Yeah, he's the bard, so yeah. Let's roll. Let's
So I walk around and just act like
okay. Plus. How many? Plus 4. Yeah, you're blending in without a problem. Your performance is good enough.
To be fair, walking around acting like you know what you're doing is pretty much what officers do anyway.
True.
yeah. Like a natural 19 on the first roll of the evening.
Yeah, my first roll was an 18, so it's not too bad, but we will see.
Yeah.
Highest roll of the
start rolling good all of a sudden because you're streaming. We're never streaming again. Just putting it out there. I've had enough of good rolling DMs.
Yeah. It's like the streamer
I'm
loop.
sorry, Bob. I'm sorry.
There is a story there.
So I'm walking around, making my way downtown.
Working
but
fast.
yeah, exactly. Just looking for, trying to see which ones are the the officers and what they're called and stuff like that and how they sound like.
Yeah. So you're trying to get a feel for the camp.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And I will try and keep check of the time so that when I have 5 minutes left, I will just recast
Sounds
walk somewhere where I can recast the disguise self to look the same, unless I figure out an officer that I can impersonate.
So after some time, you see how one of the officers is going to a tent alone.
Yeah.
That could be your chance.
This is some Agent 47 type shit right here.
He's not wearing a morning dress.
Most of the tents beside them are already packed, so yeah, it's just that one.
Yep.
And you're more here then.
Yeah, exactly. So I will. I guess if I can see them standing inside the tent with their backs towards me, I will just.
It's a closed tent, so flap tent, where you.
Okay. Yeah.
And you can hear some smacks outside of it, also coming from the inside of the tent.
So it's not alone.
No.
Okay.
You hear something like. Something like that. Oh. So yeah, what are you doing?
Thinking. Because I don't know if I should. If I should just wait, or I will. I will walk around so it doesn't walk around for a little bit, so it doesn't look suspicious. I'm standing there waiting, and then come back at a little while later and see if it's clear.
So the tent is still standing, yeah. Everybody else doesn't seem to mind the sounds outside of it. it seems to be normal for them. And the officer is still inside after like 10 minutes.
And the tent is still closed?
Yes, it is still closed, and you can hear muffled screams.
He's either beating someone or he's having sex. One of the two.
Or both.
And yeah, why not both?
Yeah. Thing is, I'm not sure if the thing I had in mind would work since he's not alone. But did I have time to see how he looked like?
Yeah, you've seen him from the back, so not a full.
Okay, shit.
If you walk in, you might see too much what he looks like.
Yeah, exactly. And since there's two people, because my plan, if he would have been alone, was to sneak in and break his neck, turn him invisible, and then disguise self.
Yeah, so it is.
Well, disguise self first, and then turn him invisible.
So you don't have so much time anymore because it's still a relatively disciplined army, and they're packing fast.
Pretty fast. Yeah. So I seeing that initial plan failed, I will just see if I can have a look of any of the other officers.
Yeah, there are a few that are besides the black box here. There are no normal slaves in the red or the rest of the camp. There are only normal troll soldiers packing stuff.
Okay.
So no slaves are allowed here. And the officers are looking after the soldiers.
Yeah. So because I somehow want to somehow be able to get in or get access to the green area or something, or the purple. But the pink ones.
That was the mages, yeah.
Yeah. Theoretically, they would be allowed more access.
Yes, they are allowed in the pink box too.
And but they are not allowed in the green area.
The green area is really only the highest rankings.
Okay. Shit.
Nice pointy hat for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tricorn ahead.
Yeah, because I was thinking that maybe more one of the mages would be easier to overpower.
Bro are pirates now.
And you also see that there are only female drow around the green part of the camp.
Harder it is.
Yeah,
matriarchal.
Exactly. Drows are matriarchal, so women have a higher stand than men.
Give me to my fantasies.
I mean, as long as you don't mind women being in charge, you can still have the fantasies.
So, what is the rest of the group doing? Are you just waiting around for something to happen? Because he's inside for like 40 minutes by now.
Yeah.
Mechanics question. Can I have a spell prepared? Like keep that up for... Oh wait, no, that requires concentration. Never mind.
Okay.
Yeah, so knowing that I have been in there for a while now, I will try and look for some place where I can just quickly recast this guy's self and keep the same appearance, but just
roll for perception.
Perception. Let's see. 13.
Okay. Yeah, you find a latrine where you are alone.
Yep.
So not a problem here.
Yeah, so I recast the spell at first level. And so that. And then I go out of the latrine and go back to the tent with the officer.
Okay, yeah. Do you go inside or?
Is it open?
That is a flap tent, so it's never open.
Yeah, no, but does it sound like he would be alone now?
You can't hear anything from the inside anymore.
Okay, so I just open the flap and look in.
You see that there is a humanoid form on the ground with some chains to a post, and it's not really what's it called? Bewusstsein?
Conscious.
Anymore, and yeah, the officer is without his shirt in the tent and smiling happily.
Yeah, so I'll tell him in Elvish. There's a slave who's causing ruckus. You're needed. Your presence was asked for.
He looks at you and says, "And who are you? That you think you can give me orders?"
And I, I'm a mere soldier, but I was nearby and told by the to call for an officer, as I am not high rank enough to call for to make any decisions there myself.
Who did give you that order? I will have a word with him.
And then I give a description of one of the the people. What's it called? Keeping check of the slaves that I saw when I entered the camp.
So.
And I say I'm sadly not aware of his name, and then I just give the description of how he looked like.
Okay, as you're describing him, you see the anger in the face of the drow, and he mutters something. He should know better than disturb me in my free time.
Yep.
And he's trying to get out of the tent. He completely ignores you now.
Yes.
Yes.
And when I know that he is over there, like I have seen him walk towards the slaves.
No, he's just walking out of the tent now.
He's walking out of the tent,
yes.
But do I see where he's going?
Not to the slave pen.
Okay.
He seems to be looking for the officer you described.
Okay. Can I take a look inside his tent?
Yeah, there is not much to see here. It's you see 2 bunk beds more or less, and here some personal possessions. Yeah, most of it is already packed.
Okay.
You think the tent will be gone in the next 10-15 minutes, maybe?
Yeah. I feel a bit like I haven't really accomplished anything. Because my initial plan wasn't really feasible. But so I walk into the tent.
You're still in the tent, yeah.
Yeah, I'm in the tent. So I will just recast disguise self. So I look like someone else, like still another soldier, but just not the one that angered him.
Okay.
And then I just leave and try to look like I was, like I am helping with the packing and stuff like that.
Okay.
And I think
So you see, and everybody else also sees how they're starting to form ranks, and the wagons are forming behind them. And they're getting ready to march on you think half an hour you maybe have left.
Yeah.
They're starting to pack the green tents, so the officer tents.
Okay, to the guys still waiting back, I'm gonna ask them. So, do we want to trail behind the army or try to sneak in front of them?
I think we should wait for Scott to report back. Then afterwards, I think we wait for them to move forward, trail them a bit, and then once they set up camp, we try to overtake them and back, depending on what is told to us.
The thing is, it's harder to make a save if we're behind them than in front of them, because we will definitely leave tracks if we go in front of them, and I assume they also have advanced scouts.
Yeah.
They do also have scouts in the back, from what we've noticed. So,
Yeah, but we need to still get to the village so that we have fortified positions to fight from. We're gonna have to overtake them eventually.
yeah, but once they're set up, it wasn't that hard to go around the entire thing.
That's what I meant. We just wait for them to set up
Yeah.
and then we round.
Okay.
What we have to keep in mind is we cut off their scouts, the rearward scouts, so they might notice.
Yeah. So Dave, you want to say something?
Yeah, I was just thinking, when I was in the tent before I left, did I see like anything that had a name on it, so I would know
A name.
Yeah, the name of the officer that I annoyed.
No, not really. Sorry, you didn't explicitly search for it, so no.
Yeah, no, I figured as much. Yeah, I was thinking maybe that I would be, well, now that I can't really do anything, I guess I could try and just walk past the command tent when it is packed down. Just look like I'm going from where I am, like from this area until here or something. Just walk by.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, maybe try to get to somewhere where I can turn invisible and leave the camp.
Okay, as you're walking around here, please roll for perception again.
Yes.
And I have... Okay, it's... Okay, Everything seems fine.
Yeah. So
Very suspicious. Everything's fine.
everything seems fine. Yeah. But then I just go somewhere where I can turn invisible, and then I leave the camp.
Okay. Now we don't need a fight, don't we?
Well, let's just hope it's not against all of them.
No, there is...
Yeah, that
It's
could
been nice knowing you.
kill us.
I hope you have your spare character rolled up.
I have.
I haven't rolled anything up. I have old ideas lying around that wouldn't work.
I would just make Jean-Claude. I would probably just play as Jean-Claude Van Doome's wife.
As charity.
I'll just play
How
as
to
charity.
reclaim the lost
Whole
alimony.
mission is just to reclaim the money.
No. It's to revive to get to revive him so that he can pay them again.
Ah, yes.
So yeah,
I'll probably make a rogue or bard. One of the
Dave, you get out without a problem because you're invisible, and yeah.
Yep.
So the army has packed and is starting to march again.
And when I reach the other guys, I just retell what I could see, and so, well, the rumors are correct, and they do like torture.
Huh. Poor people.
Sadly, I couldn't find much of use, but it was. Well, did I notice how many officers and stuff there was? Because I mean, that's something I like. If you're trying to infiltrate and gather intelligence,
roll for intelligence. No, perception. Perception. Give me perception again.
Yeah.
There were too much for you to really get a count. But you would say what you definitely realized is they're a lot less than last time you've seen them. You know?
Yep.
Where you were fighting them in the other part of the case.
By the way, I just want to say that you're really consistent with your perception checks. Not good, but...
I'm average. Super average. And I didn't learn much else from the infiltration.
Yeah, sorry, there were a few options, but somehow you didn't...
Yeah, I didn't think of those. I had my mind set on a plan, and when it failed, I just kind of... well, I am an entertainer. I'm not much of a spy.
Okay. So, Dave is back to the camp with you guys, and Dave, what did you find?
Well, I did find that there are a lot less of them than last time.
Yeah, the thing that nearly a third of the army is missing.
Yeah.
Could have happened to them.
Well, they did travel in the direction of the dwarves. Last time we saw them.
Which dwarves?
Well, weren't there a dwarven city in the Underdark?
Yeah, but you don't know where it is.
We just assume that's where they were going.
That's all you know.
Big balls to attack the dwarves with only a third of your army.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay,
I'm just making assumptions.
It's okay.
Yes. And I think we're also gonna share our thoughts on how to keep going with Dave once he's back.
Yeah.
So sneak behind them, overtake them, see what we can do if we can do something when they settle down again, and leave and warn people or give more detailed information when we can't.
Yeah. Sounds like a good plan, I think.
Okay.
So yeah,
So yeah,
Time for march.
the army is marching again, and they are just a little bit. Where did I?
I mean, when we get...
And you
Like-
try to get fuck it to get before them, didn't you?
No, we go after them.
But when we get to around here-ish,
So after.
I mean, since it is such a massive space,
Yeah.
mean, we could-
Please remember that even that is a massive space.
yeah,
That's a day.
That's like still
Yeah.
days of travel between the walls.
Yeah.
yeah. So I mean, we could make just try and sneak around them and then just run for it.
Mhm.
But that's just, I mean, that's an option to try and get ahead of them, and like as long as we don't like, if they're traveling in this line,
Yeah,
then if we go something like that, then they might not discover our tracks.
You guys are traveling nearly twice as fast as them. Yeah, nearly thrice as fast as them.
Yeah.
Because you're just
So-
a small group of people.
Yeah, so we could take like a curve around like a rather big curve.
Mm-hmm. So that's not a problem for you.
Because then we would be able to get ahead of them, and then,
So
if possible,
yeah,
warn the others.
it's no problem. So you are ahead of them now. Again.
If that's what the group wants, of course.
That sounds like something we wanted to do anyway.
Yeah. And then we just make sure that we travel far enough to the side that we are the line of where we are going won't cross the line of where they are going.
Okay, so as you guys are traveling back to the town, is that the right thing you want to do?
Yes.
Yeah.
After
I assume we also have better, more detailed information about their numbers now because we've been watching them for a couple of days.
so we're still watching them, yeah.
We have been watching them for a while.
Yeah, so
and then we.
Like I said, it's not. There are no longer 1,000 people, more around 600 here. And
Plus slaves.
no, that's with the slaves.
Oh, right.
Yeah. And you're feeling like there are a lot less drow anymore, and more slaves.
They've been multiplying. It's magic.
So, Uruk,
Yes,
please roll for survival.
I can and will. Yes! The bad roll streak on survival has been broken.
Now, as you're
It's
nearing
no, it's
around here, where you're now standing, there are some interesting tracks you find.
Uh-oh.
And it's a smaller gate of footprints, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So the persons were smaller and
shorter creatures. Or at least shorter legs.
shorter legs there. But they were followed by, you think, Drow.
Ah, interesting. I relay this information to the others. Hey, looks like there's some tiny people who've been chased by the Drow. Wanna try and see if we can find something? Maybe help them? Enemy of my enemy type situation.
Somebody was talking?
Look at them confused. Tiny people?
Well, yes. If you look at these tracks here right now, you see that the space between the different footprints is way shorter. That does imply that they have shorter legs.
Yeah. Tiny people? All humans?
Well, there's tons of of races with smaller bodies, but it could also just be very small humans. But I assume it's like halflings, maybe dwarves, maybe goblins, that kind of stuff.
In what direction does the track lead?
To the north.
There, where we haven't been so far. The one route we have been thoroughly ignoring every single time we went down here.
Yeah.
I mean, depends on how long it's gonna take. We can't really afford to just spend like 2 weeks trying to follow some tracks.
Yeah, especially with the army walking towards the
weed dungeon.
the house. Well, the town.
The weed
Yeah.
dungeon, yeah.
That's
How recent do the tracks seem? Like, is it
It seems
20 minutes ago? Is it several hours ago?
a few hours.
Okay, so we probably won't catch up to them until tonight when they make rest, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'd say we head back as soon as possible. Any objections?
nah.
I would agree. How many did the trucks looks to be? Like, did we see how many different?
Yeah,
Like,
it
if
seems
there's-
like 3 of the smaller ones and 4 of the bigger.
Okay. The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few, I would say.
Oh, that drow search party is twice as big as the ones we've seen before.
Yeah, that's discomfort.
Well, I maybe they just saw that their scouts just went missing and decided, hey, let's just not have 2 people run around. Okay, but needs must. Let's head on over. I think you guys are also looking for proper food again and not just rations and mushrooms.
Yes.
I feel like if we eat the mushrooms down here very much longer, we might start glowing ourselves.
So we're gonna leave the tiny people to their own devices.
Yeah,
How far ahead did you say you think they are?
a couple hours ago.
Traveled this distance in how many days?
So
Um,
the army is like 2 weeks behind you by now.
And these are dwarves. We have a dwarf in our party, right?
No,
Wrong.
But we have met dwarves in the world, right?
no. Well, not in the game.
Not so far.
Well, if these people are as tiny as you say, does that mean they move slower than us?
There's a.
Probably.
That means if we just move ahead, we'll eventually catch them. And if we lose more than a day walking, then we can just turn around and go the other way. But I think maybe helping these people might be beneficial for us. Takes more than 2 days, then we just TFO.
So we
Let's be honest, they might
we
have some
follow them
money
for a
and
day
will
and
help
if
with
it
the
doesn't-
alimony.
So you're saying we follow them for a day. If the day is not enough, we head back.
Yeah, that should work, right?
Yeah, that could be.
We only lose 2 days of movement, and then we'll still be in time.
Let's put it to a vote.
Well,
Follow them or leave them be. Yay or nay in the chat.
The tiefling does have a good point. Since we are now almost 2 weeks, 2 weeks ahead, and if we could help them, then we should.
Yeah, might actually benefit us.
So there's one vote for it and no votes against it. So
I am also for it.
The votes must be documented. Put them in chat.
I thought
Oh.
I thought this was a secret election.
no.
Yay for follow, right?
Yeah. Yes. Try and help them.
Okay.
Okay. Then let's go.
Hold on. I demand a recount.
I demand a written vote.
I demand
A
secret
few hours
ballots.
later.
We're sitting
When-
here until they get caught up to us.
Yeah, the drow finally found us. Like,
You're starting to create a democratic republic
A government.
government here in the dungeon, and the drows are a little bit surprised by that.
Yeah.
It's only democratic until I get to power.
Ah, yes.
yeah, so we follow them
Okay.
north.
After around 6 hours to the north, you find signs of a battle,
Okay.
and 2 very dead dwarven warriors lying there in their own blood.
Well, another entirely other people blood would be very weird. There were 3 3 dwarven footprints, or what I now assume are dwarven footprints, right?
You thought so?
Yeah. So either they're they went into the footprints of the other people, or one of them got captured or got away.
How old is the blood?
It's starting to dry, so yeah. You think
What about liver temperatures?
what?
What temperature is their liver?
How do you how do you method?
Make a medicine check.
Do you bite on the liver?
No, that's disgusting. I just lick it.
So just for you rip out the liver of one of the dwarfs, give it a good lick, and yeah, look around and see the horrified expressions in the faces of your companions.
Yes.
I've seen worse.
First of all-
I've seen my wife
first
early
of
in the
all-
morning.
First of all, I haven't had meat in a very long time. Secondly, I think this happened maybe 2 hours ago.
Yeah, around that.
Do they have anything on them that we can see without disturbing the dead too much?
So you want
They have
to
livers.
look around?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. You know the role?
Is it an investigation or is it perception? Good. Well, I'm actively searching, so
Okay,
it should
so
be an
then it's an
investigation.
investigation, yes.
Can't find shit. I'm too horrified by the visage of my paladin friend ripping out a liver and licking it.
Okay, yeah, that's a good
Well,
explanation.
After I did that, I kind of, built them a stone burial mound, so I'm not all terrible.
What
Just
was your
usually-
alignment? Neutral good. Okay, yeah. Mhm. Maybe we have to change that a little bit to chaotic, but
Evil.
evil.
Chaotic stupid.
Fallen paladin, yes.
Chaotic, please.
What? Chaotic hungry.
Chaotic asshole.
Okay, so only Dave is watching for clues, what's happening here, and yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I would not be of any help.
I'm
I also tried
experimenting
looking
them.
for clues.
Mm-hmm. So
Yeah,
do
I'm
you
gonna
just
try to.
look around or do you investigate?
I'm just gonna look around.
Okay, yeah. So the battle was relatively short and fruitful. Yeah, the wounds on the bodies are from swords and magic. So dig a hole, dig a hole, dig a hole. Yeah. And you see that something was tracked away.
So they have someone.
Yeah. Well, the good news is that means they will travel even slower, and we can probably catch up to them. What?
My first thought was like that you were going to say the good news is no, we can get the fuck out of here. I was like, no.
Do they have anything of value on them?
That's what I was
as
searching for.
as Krazak is starting to burying them, you can't really check for loot.
As much as it pains me to say it, we probably shouldn't.
Secret?
Shouldn't burn. Well, now that we've already tore them open and starting to bury them, but that will leave a.
I used a hole that was already there, okay?
You wrote
Yes.
you dig a hole 3 times.
No, I meant to get their liver out.
That does not really make
That's
it better.
even worse.
Yeah, if you used the hole that was already there, I wouldn't suggest just shoving your hand up the asshole to pull out the liver.
We know they were killed. Who's to say they weren't killed through a slash through the abdomen?
True.
Death by punctured liver, yes.
When I got here. I swear, officer.
I swear it's not my
Yeah,
son
no,
all
it's
over
just-
the
Yeah,
liver.
rocks fall everybody.
Yeah, but maybe we should try and catch up with see if we can still get the captured one. and I start looking for tracks, even though my survival is shit.
Then please roll for survival. Yeah, you're losing the tracks after 2 meters.
Yeah, I'm still too horrified, and the fact that it's still dim light isn't really helping.
True.
I'm gonna try and hide their burial as much as I can.
How do you do that? Just for interest.
Scuffing over where I buried them, planting some mushrooms.
Putting more dirt on it.
Interesting.
Putting-
Yeah, you can play with your dirt and yeah.
Yay! Dig a hole, dig a
God damn it.
So, what have you found out so far from all your fancy looking around?
I ain't find shit. No, alas, the horrible sight in front of me of the Dragonborn tearing that man's liver out has made me a bit distracted. I'm sorry, I'm not much of a help.
What did you say?
I only made it poke out slightly so I could lick it.
Well, that's not standard procedure.
I'm not sure that's sanitary.
You're obviously not a medical practitioner.
No,
Are you?
I am a mere.
Oh, and obviously you aren't either.
I am a mere entertainer.
Why do you?
Why does that make you sound like a prostitute?
That's what my wife used to say.
That she is a male entertainer?
A
Mere.
Ah, Amir. Okay.
Here,
Honestly, Dave, I didn't
wait,
know.
I'm sorry, that was wrong. Is that God speaking?
What did you say, Krasak?
I didn't realize entertaining mayors was that popular.
So are we now continuing
Yes.
Yeah.
upwards?
I'll try to pick out the. I'll try to follow the dragging away of the tracks of a person being dragged away,
Please roll for survival.
and I will also try to not draw too much attention to myself because
Another 20.
I still think they are out there somewhere.
So,
So should I also roll stealth?
yeah, you can.
I'm having good
And
rolls
my
today.
rolls are starting again.
We're back. Back again.
Yeah, so after around 50 meters, you find a nearly dead dwarf that has dragged himself around.
Oh.
And he didn't see you coming, so he's still slowly inching to the north.
Okay, I shout to Dave, hey, here's someone in need of healing. Come quickly.
I'm running after.
Boom!
The paladin dashes up ahead of us.
I scurry past Dave, yelling dibs.
The dwarf
can eat
dies
another
on a
liver.
heart attack because there is a dragonborn running towards him.
Am I within 60 feet of him?
Yes, you are.
So I'll cast
Don't
Healing
do that.
Word at second
You
level.
bitch. You bitch!
When did this turn into a competition?
Fuck. So I heal him for 11 hit points.
Okay.
Everything is a competition with these guys, so
The dwarf doesn't seem to notice that. He's still focused on crawling away.
Yeah, but he's not dying anymore.
yes.
As much.
As much. Okay,
Technically, he would be on 1 HP because he can still move.
well, it depends on what they afflicted him with.
And also, I make the rules, you know. So yeah.
That is true.
I'm gonna use one charge of Lay on Hands to check if he has any poison or sicknesses I can remove.
As you're laying your hands on him, he stops, and you can see that he's blinded. His eyes are poked out.
Oh wow.
I can heal that.
You can?
I should
No,
be able.
he has no eyes.
He has no more eyes. You need a regeneration spell for that.
Ah, okay.
So he's not just blinded by magic, he's blinded by...
And also you
Blindness.
you can see that his kneecaps are shattered, and he's not in a good condition.
Okay, I
can try to heal.
Sounds like
the
he
kneecaps you can try
pissed
to,
off
yeah.
the mafia.
I'm gonna kneel down next to the dwarf and try to sit him up, or at least prop him up, and ask him,
Who's are you back for finishing me?
I mean, I'm pretty sure if it were, I would have already, but no, we just saw the battle earlier. Is there anything else we can do to help?
You have to warn them.
Whom?
The Dwarven city of... Fuck, what was the name again?
That's a very interesting name.
Shut the fuck up!
How's it written exactly?
Give me a moment, I had a name, but because you guys were so slow, I did completely forget about it.
I'm pretty sure in Dwarven script that's a pretty beautiful word, but in common tongue it sounds a bit...
It means shimmering waterfall under a cliff.
Oh, nice.
I had it in my notes. Where is it?
Honestly, for a second there, I thought that was the actual name, till I was about halfway through.
No,
Honestly, that
Fuck what?
I don't find the name anymore. I had it in my notes, but what do you say, sorry?
So it's canon. It's fuck. What was the name again?
No, it's not. It is.
Oh, so the name is not instead.
It's Nunburim.
What?
Nürburgring.
M.exe.
That sounded painful.
Yeah, because it was psychic damage.
Nunburim. Okay.
Okay, where exactly is this city? Because I'm sorry, we are not that knowledgeable of the area around here.
It's far to the northeast of you. We have to wander through the mushroom woods. Yeah, then it's... Oh, goddamn it.
I do like my mushrooms. How long? How much of a journey is it going to be? Because we also have to warn our people of the incoming army.
I want you to warn my city from the incoming army. Because they are on the way there.
So, once again, how much of a journey is it going to be?
When that was a week, then it should be... God damn it. That was a really stupid idea from me with the travel time.
Very long travel times.
Yeah, that was a really shitty idea. I shouldn't have done that. I think it's about a month?
Oh,
Maybe
wow.
more? No, that's the... Can we drop that? I think we should drop that.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's your game. I'm fine.
It's just taking too long for everything. It was a try and it didn't work like I wanted, so yeah.
What?
Hmm?
What exactly?
With the long travel.
Yes, with the long travel times. It's just too long. You know, a drow army that's gone for nearly half a year and needs a half a year back. No, not working.
Okay.
That doesn't sound right, does it?
Days.
Yeah. So let's just drop that and say It's around a week to get there.
And the Drow army is about 2 weeks behind us, or?
Yeah. So the Drow army would need a little bit longer. So 2 to 3 weeks.
And how far away would it be to our town?
From here, a week.
To the town, yeah. So
Yeah, that was a week to get out, and yeah, just say 1 week. It's still some travel time, but yeah.
my friend, how do you know that they're going for your city and not our town?
Because we're the next target for them. They tried it last time also, but we smashed them on our walls.
Oh, so it's a reoccurring thing down here.
Yeah.
Oh, good to know.
So, are you going to warn my people? I don't have much on gold, but I think we will find something for you.
I'm pretty sure.
The urge to ask how much gold you have.
After the
I said
beating I took...
Press's urge, I was doing internal monologue, I didn't say that out loud.
He's really beaten up, so he doesn't have any armor, or he just has some lumps on him, you know? So... Rags, thanks. That was a German word again,
Okay.
wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, Krazak, you wanted to say something?
If we're going to warn these people, then I'm going to carry him.
Okay.
Yeah, we should probably first try to set his legs a bit more, if you're gonna try to put some healing into that.
Mm-hmm. So
or if you're not, at least they're not completely useless, but...
The legs are not healable for you guys.
Yeah.
You have to go to a temple or something to get that back.
I assume as much. However, the other problem lies in... I would like to pull everyone a bit away from the dwarf to have that conversation.
Yes.
I mean, if he's telling the truth and we are not a target, then that would mean, one, that I feel like we are morally obligated to help them, and two, that we should also send someone back to tell them that like to the town to tell them of these new, circumstances.
Yeah. Well, we have already warned Borosted of the impending army, so they have already made preparations.
So even if they went for them, they wouldn't be completely helpless.
Yeah, exactly. We do not know if Nunborim is aware at all about the Drow approaching. So they might get, if we go to Borosted, which I would be inclined to do. I know that Krazak would be inclined to do it as well, but then they might get taken completely by surprise. And I feel like you said as well that we might have a moral obligation to warn the dwarves about the approaching army, since they might not have been. They might not know about it at all. Even though, and while Borosted does know and have made preparations.
Why don't you magic types have just a magic thing you can do to let them know?
Sadly, I have not yet learned such skills.
Thingy.
I'm sorry, I'm not a scholar. I don't know the proper words for magic thingies.
My focus in the past few years of my study has been that of helping people with ailments and curing their wounds. I'm not yet. I have not yet acquired the knowledge of how to send messages on far distances.
Okay, let's put it to a vote again. Half of who? Let's put the vote is: do we go out of our way to help this dwarf and warn the city? Yay or nay?
Aye.
Mm-hmm.
I would say we are morally obliged to do so.
They have money, so they're dwarves, so they have gold. So
And if
Yeah, as well. So it's decided. The only thing we have to that only leaves the question on whether to have someone warn our town or tell them the news or not.
Well, you were saying something, Krasak.
I was gonna say that if the dwarves managed to crush the army like they did the last time, then we wouldn't have to worry about it anymore either.
Yeah.
So
but-
yeah, maybe we should see how the dwarves manage to deal with it before we let our town know.
And there's always a chance of them still going after our town, so it's good they remain vigilant a bit longer.
Aye.
Okay, then let's find a way to transport this dwarf a bit so that he's not in pain as much as possible.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try and find something like a piece of wood or something that we can strap to his legs as to not
A splint, yeah, make a splint.
basically make a splint. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah. So you find some mushroom wood. What's
Nice.
with wood today? Why do I spell it like that?
Wood.
Wood.
It's because of the Trojan horse.
Okay.
Sadly, I don't have any fabric to make.
I take out one of my. Well, I take out one of my the costumes I have for the my performances and just rip one of the shirts to pieces so we can use it as
As
some
you
simple bandages.
as you guys are doing that, the dwarf says, "Just leave me here.
No.
You have to be first, and
Well,
I'm just a hindrance.
I mean,
I know how to survive."
I don't believe you,
What?
especially in your current state.
Yeah, you knew how to survive when you could still see.
Boys,
And
I was surviving down here as you were little kids.
yeah, but you were
Now
also
you're the one.
able to see and walk.
Yeah, now you're the one crawling. So shut up and let us help you.
Oh boy.
Arrgh. He's crumbling.
That's nice. Hey, as long as he can complain, that means that nothing worse is happening right now.
Do you have any beer or wine?
What? Sorry, I
Do you
didn't.
have any on us?
Any what?
Alcohol.
He's nearly naked.
No, do we?
So, do
Yeah.
you? Do you? I don't have your inventory.
I don't have any with me.
No, me neither.
Nope.
And I give him I take out one of the other costumes and just put it on him so he has some clothes on.
Okay.
Does it fit a dwarf?
Well, there are plenty of costumes.
It's still a little bit too big for him, Because the
Yeah,
costumes
well-
are for yourself and not for...
Yeah, he's not naked anymore, at least. But we should hurry up and perhaps.
Okay, so let's head off. Krazak volunteered to drag. By the way, Mr. Dwarf, I don't have to call you Mr. Dwarf anymore. What is your name?
Mr. Dwarf.
My name is Urag.
Sorry. Mr. Dwarf. My name is Brulgir Nightpike.
That is a very long name. I might have to take a while to remember that.
You have an intelligence of 7. You have no idea how to remember that.
He won't remember that.
Urag won't remember.
I think that was actually in the Telltale Minecraft thing.
Yeah, Uruk won't remember that.
To be honest, I'm not entirely sure what it was anymore. It was with something with Night Pike, I think.
He's Mr. Nightpike, if you want to tell him.
Okay.
Mr.
Yeah, he was calling him Mr. Dwarf.
Well, just calling him dwarf seemed a bit rude, so...
Hoost.
Brulgir.
You've been heard coughing.
Oh no, she's dying, help her.
The Rona.
What was that?
Not Corona.
Not Corona.
Not Corona.
Sorry, off topic. How is Pepper and yeah?
We haven't yet checked, so
Oh.
she's not fat yet.
But puppies. Sorry guys, Clarence family is what's it called?
Breeding dog.
Breeding dogs, exactly. And yeah. They're getting a new one.
Ooh.
In Okay, back to the game.
Yeah.
Puppy
Brulgir
Puppy.
Nightpike.
That was a name I still had in my notes.
Nice. And you that one was quicker than the city, so he must be more important.
Yes, that's how it works, definitely.
Absolutely. But let's head off.
But what will you do without your head?
Well, a bit, to be honest, without my head, I doubt I'd be any dumber, so...
You'd probably chicken out.
Ah, God damn it. Why did I do that?
It's your own fault, really. You can't even blame anyone.
Yeah, I know. So,
Yes. As we are walking ahead.
yeah, Uruk, I think you still can move your character.
Yes, I can.
So, move it.
Boop.
I like to move it.
I like to move it.
I like how we're walking through a wall.
What?
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 I went from here to here. Oh, where's a wall there?
I thought that was a wall.
Through the window. Through the wall.
Okay, yeah, so the next few days are not really interesting.
We didn't see any signs of the drow?
Nope.
Or he killed them? Or
Did you watch for them? You didn't say anything like that.
I'm always a bit looking out, but you can use my passive perception if you like.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 13.
Yeah, so you didn't see anything of the drows.
Fair.
Okay, I won't move the drow army at the moment, okay? Because, yeah, multitasking.
Sure.
So, where do you want to go? Left or right?
I feel like right.
we do have a
Also
map.
Let's
dwarf.
ask a dwarf.
He said northeast, right?
Yes, he did.
So it's right.
The dwarf is
Wait,
most of
we
the
had a fork, left or right?
he's most of the time sleeping because he's fucking hurt.
I tap his cheek to wake him up.
What do you want?
have
We're at the fork, left or right?
To the right.
Yeah.
Don't you have a map up?
we do have the map, yes, but there's a dead end to the left.
Yeah.
We should continue.
Don't you want to check out a dead end? Everybody knows that in games you first have to check out the dead end, because the other one will continue the story.
Well, we have a Drow army in the back.
Looks like we should have done this before, before at some point.
I don't know
Yeah.
what you're meaning. I
That's not the
absolutely
problem.
have no
Actually-
idea.
We actually triggered the story events way too early, and now we don't have time to check out all the nooks.
Hashtag triggered.
the
Hashtag blessed.
the air gets warmer and wetter, and
Ugh.
yeah, so it's and also there seems to be more light, so more glowing mushrooms.
I take off my shirt.
And he said that we would, to the immediate delight of the player's girlfriend.
Yeah, that was great. Maya, we love you.
He can't
Um,
hear you. She just hears me.
Yeah.
I mean, that's bad enough as it is.
So, do send our regards to your girlfriend.
I would.
So,
Oh god damn it! That's not. Sorry.
What a thing to
Oh.
come back to.
Things aren't changing, so we can stream again.
Yeah.
I apologize to anyone watching for that ear rape.
Yeah. Sorry. That was my third roll, I think, today, and it's another crit fail.
You had 118?
Mm-hmm. I had one.
That was actually your fourth row.
Okay, is it okay? We're only by 50% crit fails.
Yes.
Hey, better than your average.
Well, that's better than 66%.
Well, yes.
Or
that's-
100.
oh, no,
So
that's
yeah,
right.
because I was rolling for stealth, you guys see something above you in the really, really big mushrooms. Because I wanted to describe them, but I totally forgot. Sorry. It's called
Mushroom trees.
yeah, it's called mushroom woods because they're really big mushrooms and you can climb on them and yeah.
So what exactly are we seeing, since this is a natural one?
You see that there is movement above you, and you see ahead of some mushroom-shaped creature.
Mushroom-shaped creatures? Oh god, yes.
Just a
The
question.
Last of Us.
Oh no.
Yeah, what
Just
is the
because-
question? Sorry.
Considering the distance we've traveled, we've taken a few long rests.
Yeah, you're full. Sorry. Yeah.
Oh,
Time
God.
for another encounter that suddenly is too easy because we have all our things again.
Yeah, I know.
You know what this means? It's Attack of the Penis People.
It's not Attack of the Penis People.
Title of your sex tape.
Major on the title of your sex tape.
Do I really need to kill you guys?
Yes.
And
I
then
did
we'll
not
just
say anything.
come back stronger than before.
You mean worse.
Yes.
Exactly.
Not necessarily stronger, just worse in some way.
So I really try to not make that too hard, but also you all know my roles.
Yeah.
And we all know how good rolls can change a normal encounter.
Yeah, so yeah. So we have a little encounter here. So you found the way up to the mushroom after you've seen. And yeah, is there fog of war at the moment?
It's completely.
Everything is black for me.
Okay, great. So, and you've seen these guys.
Oh, yeah, there's stuff now. So are we also on top of a mushroom?
You are now on top of a mushroom because you've seen the. I assumed that you're moving up. Did you try to stealth up or not? Sorry for assuming so much, but yeah.
I don't think we did.
No.
Yeah.
Especially with dragging the dwarf.
Yeah, because I was a little bit distracted from the penis people comment. So
That cost us our surprise
Of
round.
course.
So give me a moment.
Well, they were aware of us, but we weren't.
Well,
Hey,
you were
Krozak,
also
do you-
aware of them, yeah.
Krozak, do you have a backup shield with you?
Well, he has a meat shield on his back.
That's why I'm saying is I don't think you want to fight with the dwarf on your back, so maybe just put him down and hand him one of your backup shield if you have it.
I don't have a backup shield, but he can have my battle axe.
Is it a +1 battle axe?
Yes.
He's not able to fight at the moment, you know that.
Just self-defense. If he has a weapon, maybe he won't be attacked.
So that's +2 for these. So it's
He can sit down and swing an axe.
8,
Just spin in circles.
11.
Oh god, he's gonna hit even lower than normal.
What do you mean?
It's a dwarf
Dwarf
that's
sitting
sitting
down.
down.
Technically, dwarves are
Maybe-
still medium-sized creatures, so
Do we need to roll initiative already?
I think
mean-
so. Everybody else did. So
Dave and I did.
I was waiting for you to say we should.
yeah, roll for initiative.
I just
But-
assumed when the turn order thingy appeared.
Yay!
We're so slow.
What do you mean?
Every fucking time.
Wait, those are not dickheads.
Yes, they are.
I think I'm still furthest up from the five of us. Five. Yeah, we are 5 people. I can count. I'm not that dumb.
How far can you see again, Urak? And
60.
can
Six
you?
Want me to put
I
on the aura
cannot
again?
see at all.
Yeah, I think you can see everything, can't you?
That's the aura.
Okay. So not everything, but a lot. Thank you for the aura.
No problem.
Or
Too bad I
actually
don't
6
have the auto three-wheel thingy.
Mm.
That sounds like a nice feature for that.
Do
Are we
the
fi-
mushroom... Yeah, you first.
Are we Super Mario fighting the mushroom people? The final wait, is the final boss Mario or Princess
Ah.
Peach?
Are they Goombas?
They are not
final-
Goombers, they are called Drow Spore Servant.
Oh.
And they're crap.
Crab people.
No,
crab.
mushroom people, spore people.
penis people.
Sporlings.
Spore sport.
So,
Do you have? Do I see any equipment on them, or are they literally just big mushroom with?
they have,
Handed.
they are spore servants. As far as I can see, they're not really... Give me a moment to get the info about them, because... No information available. Okay. Here, they're wearing chain shirts. And have short swords.
I like short swords. I like short swords.
So, there is something happening in the background. I need more...
I'm thinking Oompa Loompas.
Oompa loompa oompa doo.
As they walk, I'm just imagining them like waddling back and forth and singing that.
The second one of us dies, they're gonna start a musical song, a musical number.
Yeah, how he died and... Yeah.
Yeah.
So, alright,
Making
Oh,
fun.
it's really funny.
it's your turn.
Do they react to us in any way?
The Spore Servants not. They're just standing there, they are blind behind 30 feet. Are you inside of 30 feet? I don't think so.
No.
I am 45 feet from them.
They have blindside, and beyond that, they are blind.
Question from me: how far down is it?
Yeah,
A lot.
yeah, like, let's say 10, 15 meters, maybe.
Okay, that's doable.
That's doable, but still hurts a lot if you fall down.
Well, normal people maybe, but I'm a monk.
This tells me it's Sparta kick time.
Not again, the last mage. The poor last mage.
Okay, but they don't seem hostile to me, so I'm gonna go ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Stand on the bridge and shout out to them. Hello, we seek help. We have a wounded here and want to get them back to their home. And
Here,
that's all I'm gonna do with my turn.
So that one guy, that one was waiting for something to get in range.
Okay.
So he fires his crossbow at you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it was nearly a 3. So that's 20. No, 20. It hits. I think it hits. 23.
Yeah, I have an AC of 18,
So it's a 23.
Mm-hmm.
It does 1d6 plus 4 piercing damage, and you have to make a Constitution saving throw against a DC of 13.
I assume poison.
Exactly.
Well, first do your piercing damage. Because I'm going to deflect missile.
It is 1 point of piercing damage.
No, it's not. I'm using deflect missile, and I reduce the damage by a ranged attack, as long as I can hold I can reduce damage by weapon attack by 1d10 plus my dexterity modifier plus my monk level. So 1d10 plus 10.
Mm-hmm.
If
So
I
11.
reduce the damage to 0, I can catch the missile if it is small enough for you to hold in one hand and you have at least one hand free. So it doesn't damage me.
Yeah, okay.
Then I'm spending a point of key.
You're drawing it back and will poison my own guy.
Yes. I'm making a regular monk weapon attack, which is plus 8.
Ah, you...
26.
Ow! Ow!
Yeah, that does hit him.
Wait, I thought that was damage for a second there.
No. So how much damage was it? 1d6 plus
4. For the hand crossbow, yeah.
1d6 plus 4. 10 points.
Can you please?
Make a save against his own poison.
That's...
Little drow.
People, that's what I have to deal with.
I don't see a problem.
So he makes a Constitution saving throw. He has a plus 5 on that. So
Oh, sure, he should make
it's
it.
a 15 at least. Whew. Above 13. Whew. Okay.
So does he only take half poison damage?
There is no poison damage. If you get poisoned, you're you're poisoned.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Poison condition sucks.
And if you fail by 5 or more, you are unconscious.
That's not good.
Mm-hmm.
But I have learned, and I'm moving the rest of my movement up there, and like that was very rude, my friend. I'm just here to talk and end my turn.
Yeah, I wonder whether these things can tell direction, because we could have just shot them from range.
Yeah.
They don't get to see us, so
So, Dave, your turn.
Yes, I'm just trying to discern something within 60 feet.
I mean, that's a lot of feet. I don't think you have feet. That many feet.
Yeah, so I will
Where are
first.
Uruk's hit points? Give me a moment.
I will first inspire Urug.
You inspire? Okay, nice.
Yes. Let's get down to business. To the feet, the draw.
Now I get a copyright claim on Twitch.
It wasn't in June.
I mean, in no way.
It was not in tune, and it was only 4 of the words.
That is not recognizable. So
Exactly. So I have inspired Urag. So you now have a 1d8.
can add to saving throws.
Attack roll, saving
attack roll.
throw, or ability check.
Great, thanks.
And
Let's push people down on mushrooms.
And I take out my light crossbow.
I still think that the damage, fall damage rules are a little bit stupid in D&D, but yeah.
I mean, if we want to
Yes,
play it
they are
differently, we
very
can.
much.
You are the boss. You can just do what you want.
Yeah, but yeah.
And this was a brighter lit area, right?
Yes, it's a little bit brighter. You see how the glow is better around you.
Yep.
How the
So
mushrooms
I will move up next to Jean-Claude, and I will take out my crossbow, and I will shoot that drow.
Bob, is that okay that he shortens your name?
Jean-Claude.
It's not
I
Jean-Claude, it's
actually prefer
Jean-Claude
to say
Van
the whole
Boom the
thing.
Third.
No, you're saying it wrong. It's Von Doom.
Van Doom.
Okay, yeah.
Caps.
It's Johnny
You
Boy.
cannot say it softly.
It's Johnny.
Yes. So I will stand there, and I will shoot.
Don't hit your
That is-
food. At least
That
it's
is,
not a crit.
A 20. No, it was just a 90. No, 14.
What did you shoot at?
I shoot that dude.
The pink boy.
Okay.
The one that also got hit with his own dart.
Yeah. So I
20 is enough to hit him, yes.
and I did 10 damage.
Another 10 damage for that guy.
And that's my turn.
Real! How are you
Yeah.
fucking
I
me
have
up today?
strawberries now. Wait, that guy's evil too, right?
Everybody is
The pink one shot at me.
presumably evil.
Or at least not friendly towards our cause.
Damn it.
It's so real.
I can't shoot through Uruk. I mean, I
And
can,
Klinger.
but it's gonna hurt, but I'm not gonna shoot a lightning bolt through him.
That would be also through me, so.
Yes, I was gonna shoot through all of them, but you're in the way. So.
Oh yeah, I also have 4 poison bolts. I did not think. I'll be right back. I really need to piss.
Have fun, good luck.
I'm gonna shoot 3 scorching rays. 2 at the right of the mushroom people, 1 at the left one.
Mm-hmm. So roll.
No wait, I can actually cast it as a third. No, I'm gonna cast it as a second level spell, so it's 3 bolts.
Just for your information, that was one of the first encounters I built for you guys. Yeah, he is absolutely.
That's to hit. That's to hit.
Oh, that's to hit.
That's
Okay.
not damage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then the 16 hits.
Alright, that's on the right one. So that is 4 fire damage.
Okay,
I'm
they're
disappointed.
still standing and scuttling around.
I'm gonna spend sorcery points to quicken a cantrip.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna shoot a. Wait, which one was the one that gives you? No, not Ray of Frost. Frostbite. That's what I was looking for.
For the disadvantage.
26 hits on which guy?
So
Awesome.
Still on the right one.
Just for, as for information, don't concentrate on the spore servants.
I mean, there were others also took quite a bit of damage.
We have to get them out of the way to actually get to.
Yeah,
the
he
others.
fails his con saving throw.
So not only does he take 8 damage, but he also has disadvantage on
He's dead.
weapon attacks, I think. Oh.
He has disadvantage on everything.
Yes, disadvantage on life.
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Okay, so which guy is it? That guy's turn. Okay, you don't see him, and that one is in the way. So goes to there and. Okay, yeah, done with that guy. That guy. There is Uruk, and he has his swords in his hand. So, how far away is Uruk? Near enough. Yes. He moves up to here and tries to hit you with his multi-attack. Two short swords attacks. Both +7, so it's a 19 and a 15.
The 19 hits.
Okay. Yes, does it? Nobody does anything against it? I know there's some fuckery.
But I just came back. What?
Not too far this time, so
You
go
could.
for it.
It could be cutting worded.
Yeah, cutting words.
Why did I wait for that?
Cutting words.
Please cast your.
Roll.
I'm
Cutting words.
curious, where the hell am I on this list?
So I do.
I mean, you're next.
Dice roll.
Did you not?
1d8.
I had my character selected and rolled, but I'm not on the freaking
Okay.
order.
What was your roll? Sorry.
11.
11.
11.
Ah,
Okay.
fuck.
So it would have been actually before that.
Yeah,
So.
you get your turn next then. Okay.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
exactly the one number. No, wait. The D8. What did you roll? 2. That's enough. Because then that reduces his roll to a 17, which does not hit.
Yes. Okay. So he does not hit. Jean-Claude Van Doom III. Please, it's your turn.
I see that guy is still. Wait, no. Let me shoot a. Oh. Just use this. I don't want to waste any of my good spells yet.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm guessing that hits.
That hits him. Yes.
And wait, I get to re-roll that.
Mhm.
The D10. That is
13
7
damage.
plus 13 damage. And I have a flame armor.
13 damage. Okay.
And that's the end of my turn.
So, Krazak.
Yay, I can actually do something.
Yes.
Well, you're a bit far away to do something.
Well, I can do one thing. Where is it? Yeah, I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Mhm.
And then... yoink.
Jump off the bridge.
Yeah, the bridge is a little bit dumb with the crit at the moment, but yeah. It's far enough that 2 people can stand on it, you know?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
She's like, I'm gonna shield of faith. Whee!
Okay, Uruk. So you're done, aren't you, Krozak? Sorry?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, great. The Drow Spore Servant tries to hit you with his little short sword and steps at your legs. Ah! Huh? Yeah. 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 So.
It's cute for a penis.
Okay, the other guy tries to hit you with another bolt.
Mm-hmm.
So how much does he get? Yeah, that's a good roll. Finally. That's a 24.
He hits, and I don't have a reaction anymore, so I can't.
Yay! I'm allowed to make some damage.
But you do have an inspiration on your saving throw.
That's very good to know. So I take 8 damage.
8 points of damage, and you have to make a con saving throw.
Well, I am not proficient in them. Ooh. That's a 4. Oh boy.
But you have the one.
Yeah, but that won't help me because even
No,
in
exactly.
that case, that's a 12.
Yeah, and that won't help.
I'll leave it be, and I'm poisoned.
So is it the 4 or the 7? Because both is yeah.
It's a 4.
You're also unconscious.
Ooh.
Oh dear. But he doesn't have 0 hit points. He's just knocked out.
He's knocked out. Yeah, he wakes up if he takes damage, or another creature takes an action to shake him awake.
Will he have disadvantage now?
Well,
Yeah,
if
he is-
someone melee hits him, they have an auto crit.
I also assume I'm prone right now.
Yeah.
He's prone, he's poisoned, and he's unconscious.
Yeah,
Nice.
so you will have disadvantage on your attack rolls.
Good luck.
So it's lucky there is a paladin nearby that can kick him in the butt. To give him damage.
Actually, I have the best initiative that doesn't allow everyone else to go before me.
There's another drow coming from that direction.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't have a crossbow. Sorry, too much talking. So Uruk, it's you. Oh, you're sleeping.
At least I get my reaction back.
What reaction?
Question: what is the bridge made out of?
Just wood. So mushroom
Do
wood.
not set the wood on fire.
We might need it to get across to where we're going.
God damn it! Yeah, you're right.
Let's see.
Dave,
Yeah, I'm thinking.
shoot Uruk, though he wakes up.
Can I viciously mock Urag?
Is he able to
Can I-
hear it at the moment?
Well, there has been studies showing that unconscious people can still hear stuff. But that's up to you if I would be able to viciously mock him.
Why not?
I can't willingly fail to save, but definitely not when I'm sleeping, so...
Yeah. So I will viciously mock Urag because he will have disadvantage on his next attack anyways.
No.
You can't even stand up during the fight? God damn it. So that's 6 points of psychic damage as an action.
And I rolled a 19 on my wisdom save.
But you're unconscious, so you don't make a save.
Disadvantage.
I do make a save.
Yeah, but since you're unconscious and you're poisoned, so you will take a disadvantage.
This is not for saves,
Yeah.
just for attack rolls, ability checks.
Oh.
I can check it again if you want.
And he became conscious as soon as he took the damage. So
I don't take the damage
A
if I
poison
make my
creature
save.
has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. Yes.
Yeah. So
I make the save and I ignore the insult.
yeah, but would you make a
and-
save even though you are?
So I will allow the vicious
unconscious.
mockery but normally unconscious is unaware of its surroundings.
Okay, yeah. So then I would know that wouldn't work anyways.
It automatically fails strength and dex saving throws. Yeah.
That's wisdom.
Yes.
Uh,
Okay.
yeah, so I would know that it wouldn't help.
Yeah, it's okay. You can vicious mock him. Is that?
Yeah, well, he doesn't take the damage anyways, and it's just a cantrip. But I will, as a bonus action, put second level cure wounds in him.
You can cure wounds on that distance.
Healing word, I mean.
That you can do.
So you have 8 points of healing.
Back to Max. Max again.
Okay, Dave, are you done?
Yep, that's my turn.
Nice. Real.
Yes.
Come on, get real.
Fireball an entire thing. I mean, I take some damage, but then I'm awake.
I don't have fireball. I can lightning bolt through.
The one fireball he
like
did
an-
throw was a wild mage search.
I mean, you can lightning bolt.
Oh wait, that reminds me.
Oh no.
It's fine.
Let's try to keep it in mind from now on. But I don't mind if you lightning bolt through that right now.
Well, you're on the ground.
Yeah, but that I still take damage.
I would also hit Krozak.
Well, it depends
But
on
he
you.
is resistant to lightning, isn't he?
But it does fire damage.
Lightning bolt doesn't do fire damage.
Ah.
Lightning bolt was lightning.
Right. Yeah, I forgot.
I'm also resistant to both lightning and fire.
Because he has the ring of fire resistance.
There is a small
Ring of
problem
fire.
that might actually
Burn.
be a bad idea, because it sets flammable objects on fire.
You're standing on flammable mushroom.
This feels very much like Divinity Original Sin, where everything is fire.
Fire OP and Divinity.
That's a good game, Divinity.
Yeah.
I'm
I want to actually check something.
gonna Scorching Ray at 3rd level.
Mm-hmm.
Can't wait for Baldur's Gate 3.
The first 2 on that one, the second 2 on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go off.
So, whoa, the 10.
The second one doesn't, I assume.
The 10 does not hit, but everything else hits.
And I don't well search.
Nice. The first one was on the black man here,
No,
right?
Yeah, and the other 2 on the, well, I assume is someone with some sorcery in his hand.
Well, we
So-
can see if he survives first.
Oh, goddammit, I did.
Let me quickly check. Yeah, I can actually hit him.
The first one was 16 points of damage, was it? No. What's
7
The
points.
first one's
7.
7 points, the second one is 14.
Who wrote
Well,
that?
you actually rolled a 1 in the 6, so you
Yeah.
get to reroll.
No,
Only I get
guys,
to
I
reroll
was
once.
wondering who wrote that D20.
That was him for wild magic.
Ah, for my. Okay, sorry, because I took that one as damage, so
No.
my bad.
I mean, if you want to.
I was wondering a little bit, but yeah.
So
I'm
that
just
one
pointing out-
7 points, and that one 14, unless he dies in the first impact.
No, he's fine. He's a little bit scorched, but still grinning. So, what the fuck?
So he has at least 34 hit points.
Yeah, that's my turn, man.
So.
Yeah, exactly.
There's another guy coming from here,
Mm-hmm.
and he has a hand crossbow and fires at Krozak.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah! That's a 26.
Oh, that's a hit.
Please roll for con. Oh, sorry, it's not a 26, it's only a 23. Sorry.
That is on my AC.
So I still hit, yeah.
And he's too far away for me to.
And it's 1d6 plus 2 points of damage, piercing damage. That would be 7 points of damage.
Where is
Okay.
it? No, he's just.
Did
in
you do
range.
your con save? Because that you still have to do.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's a 20.
That's a 20. So yeah, that's all that that guy can do.
And they are all draw.
Yes,
except for the sprawling.
exactly. But these two guys look not as buff as these two.
Okay.
Jean-Claude Van Doom the Third.
You could fireball, right?
I can, but
Then the
Flame.
entire mushroom would.
yeah. I checked. I can't put it out with a cantrip. Like I
Okay.
don't have a spell to. Wait, I actually think. Wait a second. Just check the spell.
Retirement papers?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, I have a fun idea.
Oh.
Okay. How close are these two to one another?
Yeah, next to each other.
Okay, so if I do a 10-foot wide thing, that hits them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna cast Gust of Wind and move them 10 feet that direction.
Do they have a dex saving throw or something?
At the start
let
of
me
their
just-
turn, they make a strength save.
Gust of Wind, no. Let me just cast it. Let me just read it.
Yeah,
Uh,
just
so it
click
could
on
be-
it so we see maybe his as a description in the
Okay, let me just click on it first. I'm not casting it yet. I haven't read it completely, but I think it does what I think it does.
Target.
Starts its turn in the line. Must succeed on a strength save or be pushed 15 feet away from you in the direction following the line. Yeah. And you need to spend more movement to get
Mhm.
against.
Isn't that the one you used against the dragon?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
And
totally
I just
fucked
cast
them.
it. So. Oh. That's cast.
So you cast it?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. So at the start of their turns I have to roll. Wasn't it?
Yeah.
Good. I will
You
do-
want to draw the line so we know where it is?
Yeah, let me just.
You have the all the polygon.
Yeah. All of that.
Fine.
I'll make one as well just so we can see. Really help.
Now
Good
it
background.
looks like he's firing a Kamehameha or something.
Yeah, that's a DNA string.
Yeah, so they'll be having fun.
Yeah, something like that.
Are you done, John?
I'm done. Can't move or else the wind moves. my turn.
Okay, Urak, I'm very sorry, but a multi-attack on a lying
Roll
Urak.
your first attack. You have advantage on the attack.
First attack is not a crit fail because of the advantage,
But you don't hit.
but I don't hit the... Yeah. Can we just ignore that roll? It did not happen. God damn it!
Quite frankly, I'm surprised.
I mean, I'm very glad the whole flat-footed AC doesn't exist in 5th edition.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
So it would be... My best roll is a 16.
Which doesn't hit.
And you roll... Oh, your AC is because your monk is so light-footed and can dodge stuff, but...
You know what it's like? It's like
I'm
he's
so,
down there and the things come in and he's just like,
I'm
Yeah.
so much better
Like
than
in
him.
his
I
sleep.
can dodge him in my sleep.
Yeah, you dodge him in your sleep. Why is D&D hating me?
Because you're actively trying to kill your players.
Not really.
It's nothing personal.
Krazak, your turn.
It's the karma.
Okay. I'm gonna go over here.
Are you stepping on Urag as you do?
I'm tempted, but no.
But if he does damage, he will wake up.
You can also just use an action to wake me up.
Wake me up before you go.
Wake me up inside.
You're not actively poisoned, are you? You're
Yeah.
just down.
No,
I am
he is
poisoned.
poisoned too. It's not a
okay.
damage poison, it's just the state poisoned.
Poison.
So he has disadvantage on all his rolls.
In that case, I'm gonna use 5 points of lay on hands to lift that off him.
Mm-hmm.
Not poison anymore. Do I wake up?
He did not wake you up with that action. Because you really have to wake him up. So
So it's not while the person is poisoned in this way, they are considered unconscious.
I don't think so.
Because
Wait.
that's how it worked with the spikes.
We could talk about that. Well, I give me a moment. I will just because you're no longer poisoned. Maybe you're awake. You could read it like that. Yes.
Yeah, since it was
Because
the
of
poison
the
that
because
Why
of this.
poison in this way? Yeah.
Yeah. So you wake
That's how
up.
it worked with the spiders.
So you wake up,
Yay!
but you're still
I'm
prone.
still prone, yeah.
Okay.
And then I can also still use a bonus action if I'm correct.
Yes.
And just kick that spore servant.
I mean, it's his turn next.
I know, and he will try to hurt you. Oh god, you're awake now, but
I mean, I'm prone. He has advantage to hit.
it's okay.
I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on him.
Okay, so he's Hunter's Mark. Do you want to give him some?
We can't.
Okay, then I will. Plop. What's a good Hunter's Mark? That one. No, that one.
All of them.
Why is your... Oh, I gave him all of them. Okay, sorry. Radioactive Hunter's Mark. Okay.
Oh shit.
Krozak, are you done?
Oh, that's some radiant damage there.
You... What did he say? Sorry.
Just
Radiant
ignore it.
damage, radiation.
Could you
Just
please
ignore
not
it.
talk above Nut? Because I can't hear him at all. You guys are talking. But I thought he said he's done.
Yes, I am.
Thank you, Nut. So, Mushroom... Ah, it was nearly a 20! Sorry. That's an 18 to hit.
That hits.
Finally.
No, it doesn't. Oh wait, no, it already has advantage, doesn't it?
Yes?
Yeah.
Fuck, I can't really do anything about that.
It's also the mushroom person, so. And I'm full hit points.
That's one...
I feel sorry for the penis person, so I let him hit you.
That are 7 points of damage.
Ooh.
and you've now been violated.
Okay, that guy is turn. Urak has advantage against his rolls. So he has disadvantage against Uruk because he's prone. So
Yes.
let's fire on the paladin.
Is that a table or what is that?
Yeah, that's a table. Don't fire at the
Okay.
paladin because
in the general direction of the paladin.
yeah, I just shot in the. Okay, so that normal throw warrior that started as a lethal warrior, and I thought, no, that's too hard. Will die because he gets blown away. So he could
Yes,
have been.
make a swing save.
Still could have been an elite warrior because, yeah, he would also have died from that, even if he was
Both
elite.
of them just fly off.
Yes,
Well, that one.
Fly away with
Yeah,
me.
they started as elite, like I said, and then I thought, no, that's a little bit too hard. That would be an encounter of 21. And you could have done that with that shitty wind thingy.
Any more
Huzzah.
coming? Because I can just keep the spell going.
Everything is okay. Uruk, you're still
I'm
broke.
sorry, I just got pushed out of the room again.
I see,
I'll be
yeah.
back in a minute.
You can reconnect.
My internet connection is not the best right now.
Shit, I could have used this on the without kill.
Yep.
Yes,
Flip, you
yes, you could have.
Okay, well, I don't see stuff yet, but I know what I'm doing, and that is first I stand up.
Stand up. Do I get attacks of opportunity for that?
No.
Nope.
Ah.
He's still in melee range.
You're right, you're right.
And then I will use my spear to stab the drow person.
But I could push Uruk from the bridge.
Yes, I do have slow fall, so I reduce all damage.
Okay. So,
Wah.
stab him, try it. Come on, you will miss. You absolutely will miss.
Just need to reload my character sheet. As well, there we go.
What is
Spear
Maya
two-handed.
watching in the background? I thought you will miss.
That's a 1. Du bist ein bisschen laut. I do miss, yes.
Okay.
So, let me try again. My second attack.
It's a critical miss, you know. So, didn't we do damage on that? To yourself?
We did.
Please roll for damage.
Full damage, of course.
Good to see that your rolls are also.
Well, second attack.
So, do you want to describe what just happened?
Well, I stood up because I just got stabbed by a tiny mushroom person. I tried to stand up, slipped on the mushroom ground, and jabbed my spear into my thigh.
Sounds right, yeah.
Well, I do hit him back.
With a 20? Yeah, absolutely do.
Well, he takes 10 points of piercing damage,
Mm-hmm.
and he must make a con save.
Give me a moment, because I'm... So...
Because I'm using Stunning Strike.
That's a 13.
That is not enough.
So he's stunned.
He is stunned.
What does the Hunter's Mark do again? Because he's hunter.
Every damage Krazak does is increased by 1d6.
Okay. That's a slow. Is there a symbol for stun? Wept, yes. I don't see a stun symbol. Just give him that one. So are you done or are you attacking? further?
I would like. Would you say I could jump over the mushroom person?
With an acrobatics check?
As just like my movement.
Yeah,
Get it
with
up.
an acrobatics check. If not, there is.
That's a 12.
That's a little bit low for that.
Then I will use my inspiration.
Oh, and have a.
13.
Do I give you my luck in rolls?
Apparently, yeah.
Nice, good to see. Yeah, it's still not enough. So you're.
So I stay on my side.
No, you get there, but you're now brown again
Well, okay then.
because you fell flat on your face.
Mm-hmm.
Is that okay?
Yeah, it is.
When is
You know what? I will.
Okay.
All right. I will just lie on the ground, prone, and use my bonus action to
Steps.
make one attack against the drow in front of me.
Mm-hmm. Not so much.
And instead of a regular attack, I will try to push him,
Could you maybe not?
which is an athletics roll, contested by his athletics or acrobatics. But he is stunned.
Mm-hmm. Why did you first attack him?
To stun him.
Okay. So how far do you?
5 feet.
Okay. So
In
he.
the opposite direction. Yes.
Yeah, he's still on the mushroom. As you see.
Yes, but that's all I can do at the moment.
Mhm.
I don't have any movement. I also stay prone for now.
Okay.
I don't have enough movement to get back up.
Dave,
Yes.
do something funny for me.
I shall check because I got an idea. Actions. No, that was not an action. That's a spell.
wait. Purple pot, is that still mushroom where they can stand on?
Yes, that's just no longer the tent, you know. So. But still,
Ah, okay.
he's like 1 meter down.
You pushed him through a tent wall.
It's
Pretty much, yeah.
not a tent wall. It's like a
Just a
cabin,
roof.
a roof. Yeah, you know. Somebody built what's it called? Like a veranda,
Yeah, a porch.
a porch here. Yeah. So you have.
I'm just gonna reload and shoot that guy again with my crossbow.
Do you want to load your poison bolts?
Yes, I'm loading 1 poison bolt.
Okay. Then do that and fire at him. And you will totally miss and fire it in Krazak's buttocks.
16.
That's not enough, I think. No, it's not enough.
Okay. So
He's
I have
wearing a
1
studded
poison.
leather armor and a shield, so yeah.
Okay, so I have 1 poison bolt less.
Mhm.
I am now down to 3.
It flies somewhere around. Meow.
And in the far below, you can hear a.
Killed another cat, did you?
There, yeah, that's. Yeah, actually, I would have killed the cat with 8 hit points because 1 cat has 5.
That was a really realistic sounding cat impression from somebody. Okay, before we get to the fairies in the channel, let's go to real.
Let's see.
Let's get real. Oh god.
Go fuck yourself.
I have one question. A real question.
Mhm.
If I and does that cancel my concentration spell?
You can move with concentration. As far
Okay,
as I
so if
remember.
I just sit, cool, I can blow this guy off here as well.
I'm gonna shoot a
Why do
third
you
level-
blow off guys? Sorry.
I'm waiting for my turn.
I'm gonna shoot a third level ray of sickness at that one.
Do that. You can do it. And totally miss. I believe in you. Yeah, that hits.
You sure 27 hits?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that a crit hits, yeah.
It only hits because it critted.
So let me roll for con. Yeah, that's enough.
That's the poison effect meta, though.
Not really.
Because you're taking a grand total of 46 damage.
How much?
What?
Third level cast and crit. It's
The crit is already counted in the damage.
Oh, wait, 36, not 46.
Yeah.
So it's
17 plus 19 is... Yeah.
Yeah, 17 plus 9. It's still a lot of damage, so... What was it?
No.
36. 3-6.
3-6. He's standing... He's nearly dead. Really, he has 1 hit point left.
So, about that, a quicken cantrip.
I shouldn't have said that. You know the Hagrid meme, the old one? I shouldn't have done
I
that.
should not have said that.
Yeah.
I should not have said that.
Quickened ray of frost. One
I
second.
really believe you could have won the encounter with a 21.
And I'm gonna give myself advantage with Tides of Chaos.
Okay, do
Oh,
that,
no.
do that. Come on, give me your...
So that's the 24.
Yeah, it hits.
Eat it.
Blow up this bridge, I will kill you.
Okay, yeah, he's very, very frosted and dead.
Well,
Yeah.
One could say he'll go to cool off a bit.
That's my turn.
That was a vicious mockery on us all.
Well, the other guy can now do a
I'm
strength save.
I'm so happy this guy is after me.
Okay, let's
Before me.
let's give it one of my best rolls I have in me today.
4.
Proceed
7.
to fail.
Not enough. Stat.
And your clothes blew off yet another guy.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Now I know why you had so much.
I just need to do some
Fine.
measuring. I need to the wind. Will this knock him off if he's there?
I don't think so.
Oh, I can move 60. Gosh, that won't work.
I mean, you can move there.
Yeah, but it won't knock him off. I can move
I mean,
here.
if you move there, you knock him off.
Yeah,
Let's
but then
see
he
where.
will also.
So next enemies are flying.
Then there's also the risk of him.
This
moving.
affects flying people as well, and you can hit them at walls and stuff.
Yeah,
Think
but they don't die because of falling.
Well, flying once you the flying creature doesn't have a hover speed, is knocked prone. They also fall the entire height.
Psst. Don't tell him
If
that.
I shoot, I can move here without taking an attack. of
And not is
opportunity.
back. Good to see.
Nice.
And,
I was
and
gone.
as my bonus action, I change the direction of the wind
To there.
here.
Mhm.
Can you change the beautiful artwork you guys made?
Moment. I could also change it, you're right. I can.
That's only 50 feet. It needs to be 60 feet.
Does it matter?
If I wanted to risk an attack of opportunity, I could have moved there and hit both of them and made them both fly off, but then it would have hit real as well, so...
Also, that guy would have just been pushed onto the bridge.
Is that enough? Yes.
And now it's his turn!
So,
He's stunned.
give me. Are you fucking kidding me?
He's stunned.
He is still stunned.
And so he's not allowed to roll a
No, I think he has disadvantage on strength and dexterity checks.
Doesn't he automatically fail it if he's stunned?
That was incapacitated.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
unconscious.
okay.
You mean unconscious?
Does he have to overcome, like, my spell DC?
Yeah.
15.
With disadvantage, we say.
Yeah.
And I roll. Hey, I had a 4 at least, not a 1.
Oh, even together you failed.
Well, he does get a bonus.
Yeah, give me a moment. He has a bonus plus 1.
Ah.
Way!
Ah.
I should have done the 21 encounter. Oh, the mushroom guy is still there.
Yep, and now it's Krazak's turn.
And now it's Kazak's
Okay.
turn. That's why I didn't mind moving there.
Oh, that's great. He has a.
Mushroom is the last man standing.
The other guy with Hunter's Mark on him is dead, so I put Hunter's Mark on him instead.
You really don't need it. But you
I
can.
mean,
do-
yes, maybe he misses one of his attacks.
He
Yeah,
has a
but no-
challenge rating of 1/8.
Yes, and he's next in turn, and he has a ripe selection of targets to attack.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
just.
Wizard, me being prone.
I give him a
He
special
nukes
attack. He
himself.
just explodes in spores and everybody dies.
That doesn't
Well,
function as cloud kill.
Exactly.
That
Yeah.
won't work. I can blow the air away.
Okay, let's not Krazak do his turn, okay?
Yes.
Because
Make your attack.
I cast Divine Favor on myself.
really,
I thought you used your bonus action to transfer the Hunter's Mark.
Does it use the bonus action?
And the bonus action to transfer it, I think.
I would need to see the description of Hunter's Mark for that to decide.
Oh yeah, I have to use the bonus action to mark a new creature.
Okay, so you just attacked.
How sad.
How much is it? Sorry.
Is he flanked?
Yes.
Very.
Very.
Okay,
You're right. There is that rule. I totally forgot about that. And you're attacking with advantage, as far as I No, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
So the 15 is exactly enough to hit him.
Okay, one hit.
Plus 1d6.
13.
Are you guys watching the stream?
Nope. I have it
I-
open, but I'm not watching it.
Mm-hmm.
That would be considered cheating.
Yes.
It's okay. He
Stream
has
sniping.
exactly 13 hit points. I'm not kidding you. He has exactly 13 hit points.
Well, at least cross something this time.
You guys love it, don't you? To
Well, it's pretty nice. I'm just standing there on the other side of the bridge, shouting, "Is it safe to cross now?"
Don't worry, all the bad people have gone down.
Nice.
Literally.
I literally killed 3 people just by blowing on them.
I should have.
Oh god, I never knew that spell would be this effective, but oh god.
A dragon and two drow.
So, what do you guys think? Should I have them left as elite warriors?
Well,
Oh,
they
the
would-
question is, would it have helped them with
Potentially.
his strength check? Because it would have killed 3 of them.
Yes,
There was just...
the strength check would have been the same.
He would have hit us with the ranged attacks better.
Yeah, but only +2.
Yeah.
So
I don't think it would have made much of a difference if the spell would
you
have
still
happened.
don't get the XP for that.
The thing is, what you have to keep in mind, Chaos Effect, I might not have actually read Gus' description again.
So, that was a nice little fight. Just typing down how much XP.
The annoying thing, though, with with that we flew them off the bridge. No loot.
I mean, there's one guy that got regularly killed, and 2 mushroom people.
Is-
so we get more
yeah.
shortcuts.
It's a,
There's
it's a little
also a
difference
weapon
between
rack
the
over there.
XP rates, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Slight difference between the first 4 and the last 2.
So that's 750 each.
I hope you had fun with that fight. I really
I
had
had lots of
hoped that would be cool because of the bridge stuff and the...
Yeah, I was very close to using my javelin of lightning,
Oh yeah,
but I figured that if I would have missed, it would have been lost forever, and I'm not very keen on that.
I just
So-
wish we'd get into combat where Krozak would actually get a good initiative and actually be useful for once.
I mean, you were very key during the spider fight, and you probably saved my life with bringing me back to consciousness.
Yeah. And Krazak, now you know how I feel with Colestom.
Oh, Colestum is fucking way more important than Krozak.
Yeah, but his initiative
Krazak
is
is a
every
fucking
time
decent
below 9. I never attacked over.
Doch.
Except once.
You hear a voice. Are you done yet? Can somebody help me? I don't see shit.
Well, don't move too far. There's,
What
A
do
long
you say? What? We see? Fuck up?
Voice
I
chat.
guess they can't hear us
Oh,
anymore.
okay. Yeah,
So we
I
can
also
finally
would say
be as
it's
rude as before.
enough for today then, isn't it?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, we've done 2 hours.
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't only want to give XP for fights because that's stupid. We play roleplays, so double the XP for the
Oh, nice.
rest of the.
Ooh.
So 1,500 total.
Yes, because I thought it was a really nice roleplay, and you had some fun ideas that did not work, but you still tried.
So what XP are you guys on now?
11.
1,115.
You shouldn't be level 6. You shouldn't.
Nope.
Good.
We have 2,050 left.
I either did the math wrong or I'm now on 12,101.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
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 should
have a
be
bit
higher
more.
than we
Yeah,
are.
you should have a bit more than we do since you got extra XP 1 or 2 sessions ago.
Yeah, didn't you also start with Krazak and Dino and the rest
Yeah, I
wasn't
did,
there?
yeah.
So yeah, you should have a bit more. because you
Yep.
started a few sessions earlier.
What
So,
I also wanted to say real quick about Kazak is, yeah, he doesn't do a lot of killing, but basically because he's tanking so many hits, the squishy guys in the back actually do other things.
Honestly, the best thing about Krazak is just every time Ace gets happy that he lands a hit on Urok, I can just
That was pretty neat, yeah.
This is the point in time where I have to remind everyone I have a backup character from another game who is a Warforged, but the old style, not the new one. Cleric who starts out without armor or shield on 21 AC.
Well, it is integrated armor, but yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, if I ever lose Krazak, I'm just gonna bring back another character I used to play with, Gundren, the Goliath shield wielder.
so guys, you
Yep.
can watch yourself playing the game on Twitch or on YouTube.
Nice.
Fuck.
By the way, one thing I wanted to mention is the unarmored movement ability that gives me my frankly ridiculous movement speed. At level 9, it also upgrades, and you gain the ability to move along vertical surfaces and across liquids on your turn without falling during the move.
Yep. You
Jesus.
can run on water
Yes. And up walls.
and
But
trees.
upside down.
So I just let the next fights happen in space.
I mean, we could. Do you know the Spelljammer setting? It's D&D, but in space.
I thought Space Jam. Sorry.
It says Space Jammer, but yes. Spelljammer heißt, sorry.
Space Jam. You know Space Jam?
I know Space Jam.
Okay, great film. I loved it as a kid.
Yeah, same.
And there's also technically the Starfinder setting, which is just Pathfinder, but in space.
I know that. That's really great. But I still need
if
to.
someone needs the core rulebook for that, I can get that because I have it.
I
You know,
also,
if this was 6th level, I could have also struck the people with lightning while they're falling, because that's how it upgrades gust of wind.
Yes.
I still need to get my GURPS collection together again and maybe play. Yeah, did I told you guys we had GURPS has Car Wars where you can build your own cars and stuff and fight Mad Max style against each other.
Nice.
Really cool.
and since it's GURPS, you can combine it with other stuff, right?
Yeah, and we created in really we worked a whole weekend on nothing else, and I created a truck with a hangar. What's it called? Not a hangar. You know what I mean?
No, I don't.
No, it doesn't matter. It was really great. It had AA cannons and a flamethrower and really cool stuff. I had a really big Excel sheet with all the stats for that thing, and we never played it. It was fun.
That's nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold out now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't forget to shut off the stream afterwards.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to
Especially
say.
if
I
you're
will
planning
stop
on
the
putting
stream
up
now,
polls.
so if you want to say something to our not viewers, you can do it now.
Thank you for watching.
Bye.
I hope you guys had fun. We sure did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was fun. So,
It was great.
and